All right, we are back with episode 3. Two
That's
episodes in one day, surprisingly.
I know. Good thing we're at the tail end of spring break, and we got some snacks. We're not sponsored by No Cow, but we should be because these bars are money.
Oh,
But
no
anyways,
free yeah, go check them out.
No free.
Quick plug. Quick plug.
episode 3 is about to go down.
And the episode name for this one is Lord Snow. So
what happens?
yeah, the only person that we can think of for that is John.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Yep. And he just got to the wall.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. So I wonder what happens.
Yep. Let's go check it out.
Let's check it out. I'm still not over the fact that that little turd Prince, all right, got the dogs killed. But let's move on. Okay. I was upset.
If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
Yeah, Ned's a soldier. He's not a man for dressing. This is the first time you're actually seeing the Iron Throne, I believe.
What's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Very handsome armor. Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years. They always seem to miss.
Choosing your opponents wisely then.
I have a knack for it. You didn't deserve to die like that. Nobody deserves to die like that.
You just stood there and watched.
500 men just stood there and watched. 500 men, and this room was silent as a crypt. I remember him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
Is that what you tell yourself at night? You're a servant of justice. That you were avenging my father when you shoved your sword in Daenerys Targaryen's back. Lord Varys.
I was grievously sorry to hear of your troubles on the King's Road. We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Shame you didn't say a prayer for the butcher's son. Renly. Oh,
He tells it out.
You look tired from the road. No doubt Lady Catelyn has mentioned me.
She has, Lord Baelish. I understand you knew my brother Brandon as well.
I don't like
too
this
well.
guy
I
as
still carry a
already.
token of his esteem.
Never liked him.
From navel to collarbone.
Perhaps you chose the wrong man to duel with.
Well, it wasn't the man that I chose.
I'm not like him. I didn't fight off anything that bit me, and all I did was scream. And the two Stark girls saw it, both of them.
That's not true.
I didn't lie.
When Aerys Targaryen sat on the Iron Throne, your father was a rebel and a traitor. Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
What a twat.
She's just the root.
She's
She's the
such
root
a
of the
twat,
problem.
man.
She's the root of the problem.
And if you'd rather fuck painted whores, you'll fuck painted whores.
Just
If
like
you'd
that.
rather lie with noble virgins, so be it. You are my darling boy, and the world will be exactly as you want it to be.
You play your cards right. She might,
Do something nice with the Stark girl.
I don't want to.
Enough of that, young lady. Eat your food.
I'm practicing.
Practicing for what?
The prince.
I stop.
He's a liar and a coward. And he killed my friend.
Don't you like it?
I haven't played with dolls since I was 8. May I be excused?
It's all right. Go on.
So you're such a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, she is a twat.
War was easier than daughters. What do you want with this?
It's called Needle.
A blade with a name. And who were you hoping to skewer with, Needle, your sister?
Stick him with the pointy end.
That's the essence of it.
Just like John said.
Yeah.
I asked Micah to practice with me. It was my fault.
You didn't kill the butcher's boy.
I hate them. I hate all of them.
Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar. Sansa will be married to Joffrey someday. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
But how can you let her marry someone like that?
Ooh.
Doesn't know what to
Look
say
at me.
either.
You're a Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
Winter's coming.
And in the winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another.
I can keep it.
Try not to stab your sister with it.
True, isn't it? What Maester Lewin says about my legs. I'd rather be dead.
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
Pip, do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us?
Pip.
Next! Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here.
I thought that you'd be safest in here.
You're a funny man. Huh? A very funny man.
You're a fuck.
Oh.
I love that. You're a funny man.
What you looking at, Halfman?
I'm looking at you. Yes. You've got an interesting face. I think they would look marvellous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write my sister, the Queen, about it.
My father knew. And he left me to rot at the wall all the same.
Gren's father left him too. Pip was caught stealing a wheel of cheese his little sister hadn't eaten in 3 days. He was given a choice, his right hand or the wall.
They hate me because I'm better than they
It's
are.
a lucky thing none of them were trained by master-at-arms like your Sir Roderick. I don't imagine any of them have ever held a real sword before they came here.
And my husband.
I'll go to war with them if I have to. They can write a ballad about us. The war for Cersei's cunt. Until you and I are the only people left in this world.
The love he has for his sister is so weird.
Hey, they shared the womb together. I guess there was some type of
Connection.
yeah,
It's like a super.
I wish I could see the
yeah,
ring.
super connection.
It's too dangerous.
You remember your first?
Of course, Your Grace.
How do you do it?
Lance through the heart.
Quick one. Lucky for you. I knocked him down with the hammer. God, I was strong then. Caved in his breastplate. Right before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!" They never tell you how they all shit themselves. They don't put that part in the songs. Lancel. Gods, what a stupid name. Lancel Lannister. Who named you? Some half-wit with a stutter.
That his son?
No.
Oh.
It's empty, Your Grace. There's no more wine.
Is that what empty means? So get more. What about Aerys Targaryen? What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back?
He said the same thing you've been saying for hours. Burn them all.
If you rule a city and you see the horde approaching, you have two choices: pay tribute or fight. An easy choice for most.
I don't know if you noticed when Tyrion was talking to the Lord Commander at the wall,
Yeah.
at the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
He called him Lord Commander Mormont.
Yeah.
That guy that was just talking to her is Sir Jorah Mormont.
Oh, okay.
You give commands to me. To me. You hear me?
Oh, shit!
Rakaro asked me to work with that Khaleesi.
No!
Rakaro said you should take ear to teach respect.
Please,
Take
please
his
don't
ear.
hurt him.
Whoa.
Woman, kill these Dothraki dogs!
So Jorah is he's a smart guy.
Yes.
You gotta have a lot of trust to take that thing all the way up there.
It's going all the way up there?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that because
That's
they scout on top of the wall.
Oh.
I won't let you down. You're not going. You're no ranger, John. But I'm better than every other. Better than no one. Here, a man gets what he earns. When he earns it. We'll speak when I return.
And how do a bear's balls taste?
Bit chewy. What about you, my lord? What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
Do Dornish girls count?
Half the boys you've seen training will die north of the wall.
Might be a wildling's axe that gets them. Might be sickness. Might just be the cold. They die in pain. So plump little lords like you can enjoy their summer afternoons in peace and comfort.
Do you think I'm plump?
And nothing someone says before the word but really counts.
But I don't believe that giants and ghouls and white walkers are lurking beyond the wall.
It's not the wildest giving me sleepless nights. You've never been north of the wall, so don't tell me what's out there.
I travel a bit on the grubby side, my lord.
No one turns away a Lannister.
Basically meaning he'll pay for everything.
Yeah.
Machin Jano. Anaretisan Jani.
I don't think she wants to be dog.
Don't stand so still. Target a moving target. If you move too much, I can just hold my sword out and let you do the work for me.
I think that's kind of what Tyrion and Benjen
How
meant.
many winters? Starks are always right eventually. Winter is coming.
There we go.
There it is.
You need help. When winter does come, gods help us all if we're not ready.
And no one believes them because no one, other than the Knights of the Watch, they're the only ones that have actually been past the wall. So
And seen it.
Yeah. Said he was gonna do it. Yeah, he said he wanted to piss
Piss
off the
off the
wall.
wall. Yeah.
If you see my brother Bram, tell him I miss him. Tell him I'd visit if I could.
Of course.
Never walk again.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better to be a rich cripple. Take care, Snow.
Farewell, my lord.
I don't mind.
Yeah, Tyrion. He's one of the main favorite characters.
Tomorrow you will catch it. Now pick it up.
Very dead.
Oh man, he's got so much post.
Yeah.
Oh
he does.
boy. Jeez.
Yeah, so episode 3 done.
Yes.
Lord Snow.
Lord Snow coming into play. And I think his role that he didn't realize just yet is to teach.
Yeah, because, so like Tyrion said, majority of them have never even held a sword.
Yeah.
But he was trained by a master of arms that's been fighting in wars and everything. So he's especially him being the bastard, like he wasn't able to even be a part of the feast. He was outside practicing with his sword. So he's
that's right.
Yeah, he's constantly doing that because he's not even considered one
part
of
of the
main family. Yeah,
family, and that is definitely relevant, especially with the way that episode 2 was. That the mom couldn't even look at him.
Yeah, she doesn't want anything to do with him.
Which, like outside looking in, right? That's sad for him because he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He was just born.
Yeah.
The husband did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But apparently it's not customary to go against the husband or the Lord.
Yeah. It's...
because it was like what the father said about the sister not lying for the prince.
Yeah, because... So she couldn't betray him later on.
Right.
Because he would remember, just like how
Right,
the Hound told Tyrion, he'll remember that little lord, because once he becomes king, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Right, yeah.
So,
and say it how he wants to say it.
Yeah. Or take. Yeah.
But I do like that. That's why Benjen told him, you earn what you do here. So it's not like just because you're better than everyone doesn't mean that you're...
Yeah, you're worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and I think he started realizing that. But I think
especially once Tyrion told him that, like, when he said his father even knew about this place and he didn't tell him. But then he told him, well, his father abandoned him when he was 3.
Yeah.
And then Pip, the only reason why he was even there is because he stole a wheel of cheese because his sister was starving. So, I mean... Not all of them are even necessarily should even be there.
Right, but
they're stuck there.
Yeah. Because they would rather
do that than either get their hand chopped off
Yeah.
or something along those
or
lines.
starve.
Yeah.
Starve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot. But I think the reason why I'm liking this so much right now, and if you can find a group that doesn't talk in the sense of spoils it, you're going to feel that you have such more of a backstory.
Yeah, you pick up on a lot more because, like, when I watched the whole entire thing through and then I watched it for the second time, for the very first time from the start, and I rewatched the first season, I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize this, until after I watched it throughout the whole thing, and then I came back. But if you don't have that information right out the gate...
Right.
And I mean, most of it's basic information, just like, hey, these are different families. Like, this is this family, this is this family. Because you wouldn't necessarily know that if it's just panning to different areas and everything all the time.
Yeah. I think that's what's actually helped me in the sense of, like, starting to understand, like, the families and... just see how it's slowly... I mean, I'm only the 3rd episode.
Third episode.
But
so we got a long ways to go anyways. But,
like, it's actually, like, the characters are
like how you were saying, too, like, with Ser Jorah Mormont and Lord Commander Mormont, you didn't even make that connection yet.
No.
Until I said it to you. Yeah. And then Ser Jorah told them that his father still is a warrior, but he betrayed his father, and he brought shame.
To the name, right? Yeah. So, but is that why he's with the Dothraki?
Dothraki, yeah.
Dothraki is a beer.
No free ads.
Yeah, no free ads. But the thing is, I think it's seeing the wife who is now pregnant of the Dothrakis.
Oh, Daenerys.
Yeah, like. in the way that the one guy that was next to it was like, you want to stop? Yeah, I want to stop. Okay. And now, instead of him betraying the king, unquote, he completely bypassed what he said. It was like, hey, I think we should get back on the horse and keep moving. Yeah, that's...
Well, because, and especially being there, the true king, when they're in that area, it's technically Khal Drogo. It's not even her brother.
No.
Her brother thinks he's supposed to be the king and everything, but that doesn't even matter there because they're not even in Westeros where he would technically be the king.
But I don't think... But like the one guy said, it doesn't matter if they are in king or... They basically make their own rules. Like, we'll take your women, or your guys if they're poor warriors or your women are ugly.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Dothraki.
Yeah, that does. It doesn't matter. We'll do what we need to do.
Yeah.
And like the guy that wrapped him around the neck with the whip.
Yeah.
0 F's given. Like he didn't even think twice. He was like, I don't care who you are. And pulled him.
Yeah, because
he's like, I'll rip his ear off.
Yeah. They're definitely into. You don't need all of your parts on your body. So if we can take a piece off your body and you learn
your lesson.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. But her brother has no power there, but he thinks he has all this power.
But you know what?
Because he made the deal.
Yeah.
But all he really made a deal was that his sister is going to be married to him.
Basically,
and she's technically the queen of them now.
Which I think that's what he's failed to grasp.
Yeah,
until then.
Kinda, yes. I think so. Like I think he's so surprised, but I think the guy is so delusional anyways that because remember
he's like the prince.
Remember
that's what he reminds me of. Like the older version of the prince right now.
The one guy that was with them at the start that gave him the eggs and everything.
Yeah.
In the first episode, he was saying how, like, all the people in the Seven Kingdoms, they're praying for your return and stuff like that. Does anyone really think that anyone's praying for him to...
No. Oh, no. They want
and
him
honestly, majority of them probably don't even know if he's even alive anyways.
Yeah,
the only one that knows that they're alive is Robert and some of, like, the people in King's Landing. But, I mean... Majority of people probably don't even really give a shit who's on the throne anyways. But he eats it all up. He's like, oh yeah, they're really praying for me. That's my crown and everything. And he just...
Oh yeah, I bet you he's gonna have a rude awakening when he comes back.
What's so funny too, because he says like, oh, I gave Drogo my sister, so I'm waiting for our deal to pretty much go through. Yeah. But he hasn't even spoken a word to Drogo at all.
No, to confirm.
Yeah, he only goes to his sister about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't ever approach him.
And his sister doesn't even know the full language. She's just starting to learn it.
But I feel like if you're going to... The way that I'm just, foreshadowing here, playing it out, I wouldn't keep on trying to piss off my sister.
That just got all of this power.
Power? Like...
Mm-hmm. See, in his eyes, he has more power
than them.
Yeah.
Like, that those guys are beneath him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Even though Khal Drogo is, like, twice the size of him, that's okay. I mean, we can still talk through it and give it, because it won't be a little bit.
But, it's...
Yeah, he really doesn't grasp it. But one of my favorite parts is kind of like how you said, where Jon is starting to come together of, okay, since he's...
know what he's supposed to do.
Since he's so much better than everyone...
Let me teach.
Yeah, he needs to actually teach people.
I feel like, like his father said before he let him go, all right, even though you might not have my last name, you still have my same blood.
Yeah, you might not be a Stark, but you, or last name, however you said it, but you do have my blood.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which...
Or he said that you are a Stark, you may not have my name.
Right, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's... yeah, so far I'm getting into it. I'm definitely getting into it. So we'll have to pick this back up on Monday, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Episode 4, coming at you. Devin with the deets.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to watch more content. Check out the links in the description for our social medias, and we'll see y'all later.